Oh, sorry.
One more on a purely political question. The president recently crossed the 100 fundraiser threshold in the 2012 campaign, which, you know, is being used to beat up on him for focusing more on his re-election than on the affairs of state. Are we looking at a result of Citizens United here? At this point, George W. Bush had done roughly half as many fundraisers as the president.
Well, it's hard to know specifically what it's a result of, as you say. The fact is the president has is engaging in political events because that is what is required to run for president and run to be reelected as president. It is also true that, as I understand it, and I would refer you to the campaign for more details, that there is an enormous amount of support for the president and a desire to participate in these political events in support of his campaign. The fact of the matter is that it is still, and I hesitate to give a percentage, but it is still a fairly small portion of his time, and he is still enjoying, if you will, the fact that he doesn't have a primary opponent. The other party is engaged in a primary campaign, the length of which is yet to be determined. He understands, having experienced it himself, that they can go on for some time. He is able, because he does not have an opponent and won't have one until the other party has picked its nominee, to spend, you know, relatively less time than he might otherwise have had to have spent if he had a primary. But there's no question that as we get closer to the fall, the president will, as every incumbent president has who is seeking re-election, be spending more time campaigning for re-election.